Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Do you like crypto? Do you like DAO? Then you will definitely like this video because we'll be talking about a new interesting project, Singularity DAO. We will go through it in the next few minutes, but first of all, quick disclaimer, this video is only for educational purposes. It's not a financial advice, and as usual also, everything I talk about is included in the description down below, so feel free to check it out and let's get into the video. So guys, here we are on the platform Singularity DAO. What's going on here and what's the hype all about? Well, it's an interesting concept in the market. It's introducing the DynaSet that is capable of shorting the market and applying leverage to trading on dYdX. Contribute to the innovative new DynaSet and watch it trade live. Well, there is an interesting thing that you shouldn't really miss out on right now as we speak, that in 4 days and 16 hours, they will be closing out this kind of thing. It will be maximum contribution, almost $5 million. And as you can see here, join the DynaSet now before the maximum contribution is reached, and currently they are at 1.1, almost $1.1 million, and you can click here and join before it's closed. So as you can see here, choose your DynaSet. That's the newest DynaSet integrated with the dYdX protocol and the dynBTC designed to optimize your exposure to Bitcoin, and the past performance is over 65% in Bitcoin holdings since inception, meaning that since they incepted or they came up with this concept, they are up plus 65%. Of course, you know, in the cryptocurrency space, you will have some patience and you will also need to play the long game, that you will have to have some patience and you will need to see in the future that things can be stable once more. And as you can see, Bitcoin here is up 65%, and the Ethereum aspect here is created to outperform just holding Ethereum. The past performance is 120% in Ethereum holdings since inception. You can also deposit your coins or your tokens and contribute your assets to DynaSet smart contract and receive LP tokens, your key, your crypto. You know this word here or this sentence, your keys, your crypto, meaning that whenever you invest anywhere, unless you have the keys for your crypto or the key for your wallet, then it's not yours. Your key, your crypto. That's a good concept to go for. And number 3 here, sit back and relax, meaning that you can just relax, that DynaSet will handle the market volatility for you and the stress of crypto while you can get back to your life. But I will also take it with a grain of salt here that you should also have a look at what's going on in the market. Try to read some parameters in the market and try to inform yourself always before making any move. So here you can click join now, and you can also stake the SDAO to become part of the DAO and gain access to better rewards and benefits. As you can see here, the total logged in Singularity DAO protocol is currently $12.8 million, and they are currently featured on CoinDesk, CNN, Yahoo, and Crypto Reporter as well. Many big names over here, so this will give you some credibility that things are moving in the right direction. So that was just a quick overview. On the home here, you have the DynaSet here. That's a dynamic one, that's the dynamic BTC, and that's the dynamic Ethereum. And DynaSet here is closed for Sing, but it should be working once the beta version is done. And here I would say, me personally, of course, I would say that the BTC is having more coherence than Ethereum right now. Ethereum, you know, the proof of stake, proof of work, all that mess, but people now are kind of somehow speculating on Ethereum that it can go sideways for a while. But Bitcoin is here to say Bitcoin is just having way more strengths than Ethereum. Of course, that's my own humble opinion. That shouldn't apply to you as a trading strategy or as a strategy in general. You should always do your own research, but I would say BTC is quite a good concept here. So when you click view details, you will get into the thing itself here. The contribution and trading live also is coming, and then you can close it. You can connect your wallet here. Of course, you can connect any wallet. The most public one, or I would say the most popular one, is of course the MetaMask. And here you can have an overview of your whole metrics, and you can also get the graph. Once you invest here, you can have, or once the trading period starts, you can have the graph on how your investment is doing and how things are going in the market. So it's kind of solidifying everything in one place, easy to understand, easy to grasp, easy to track your numbers, easy to track your investment. And you can also apply the same concept here for Ethereum. For instance, once you go to Ethereum, you will find more or less the same thing. So the concept itself, that everything is summarized in a very nice way, in a very understandable way, especially if you're a new newbie or if you're just starting your crypto journey, that would be a good place to start to have everything in a very well organized manner. As you can see here, also they have the dynLab that's still in beta, and that's the hype all about here. That's currently the dynDYDX. I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest, but they're currently LP token holdings, and the value of your tokens, meaning that you can actually get that into LP tokens. LP tokens here will be the means of getting into such a thing here. And the dynLab is a home of the newest protocol features where users can take part in the beta testing of the latest products, and you can also consider to have the final product and might evolve over time. Please make sure to read the specification of each beta feature. So I would say keep on the beta features here. They are still in development, but once they roll out, they will be also a very good opportunity for you as an investor to start looking for. Here also they have the vaults here, meaning that you can lock your crypto in a very safe environment or a very safe place, but you can also gain staking rewards. So that's quite an interesting concept here. Of course, you will need to connect your wallet first before you get into anything, and you have the epoch vaults and the unbonded vaults and the yield vault here is quite understandable for many of you. Even if you're remotely interested in any kind of investment, you know that yield is kind of getting into a yearly yield return, and here that's the APR. For instance, here that's a yield farm, and you can have the contract here, and the APR is 8.97, meaning almost 9%, which is way better than keeping your money in a bank and getting inflation to, you know, screw it over. But here things can be quite exciting for you to have a look at it, and also to get more in depth of what's going on. They have a lot of pairs to choose from, and they have also very fluctuating or very different APRs. You need to choose carefully here, and you will need to do your own studies before you jump into anything. But the concept of yielding is quite interesting, because your yield will come also in LP tokens, meaning that you can reinvest them in the market or try to compound that interest to gain bigger and bigger capital over time. The dynamic here is coming soon. It's not really clickable right now, but things still under development, and it's getting quite exciting. Now they have the DEX. The DEX here you can swap, meaning decentralized exchange, or the DEX is short for decentralized exchange, meaning that you can simply exchange any coin to any coin in a very swift way. You know, you can just swap it. Here you have Ethereum, here you have SDAO or whatever you want to choose, and you can just switch it like that or just get it like that. It will be just a click of a button. Once you connect your wallet, you can do it very easily with minimum fees. Of course, also, you know, if you're doing something with Ethereum, previously it had a higher gas fees. Now after the merger, after the transition to proof of stake, I would say things are getting way less now, and this will also will consume less energy. So Ethereum can be a very good option now to start swapping, but I would say also you will need to explore your options before you start swapping. Here the liquidity, you can add liquidity depending on the pair you want. Here you have a lot of pairs, and you can add liquidity and remove liquidity. If you don't want to keep your liquidity, you can at any time also have your liquidity out, but there is an attention here, or your attention is needed here, that liquidity provisions come with the risk of a permanent loss. Please learn about it before making a decision to provide liquidity. As I told you, you always have to inform yourself before taking any financial decision, and here that's a disclaimer as well from their side, that you should always try to inform yourself before you put anything in liquidity pool or anything anywhere. You always have to inform yourself and get more acquainted with the topic. And here they have the launchpad, and once you click it, you can go to the launchpad and you can read more and inform yourself more about more and more perks, more and more advantages, what's going on here. They have this SDAO bridge as well. Interesting topic here to start bridging between coins. And once you scroll back, you can have the NTX bridge, not the SDAO bridge. Same concept, but with multi-chain or NTX. And you have the swap. We talked about the swap, and you can just get directly to swap and start getting more and more for your crypto. And you can start looking for some certain coins and just swapping them or just using them in different ways. You know that every blockchain system or every protocol has its own kind of preferred tokens to use, so you will always have yourself swapping between ones. And here you can have a brief introduction of the launchpad as well. You can feel free to read it. As I told you, everything's linked down below in the description, so give it a go and keep yourself more informed and acquainted with what's going on. And here also you will have the yielding farm once more. Here the participation that's coming soon as well, and the governance here, if you want to read about it, it will be all in a very organized manner, so you can have the overview of what's going on. Something also rather important here before I close out this video, which is the Singularitydao Twitter account. For me personally, I always regard Twitter as a good indicator how good or how well a project is performing. So far, this project is performing very well. The community is growing and growing, and is currently nearly touching 35,000 followers. And as you read the comments, as you get more in touch with people, you will find that it's actually growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and people are gaining more trust in each other, and people are interacting, people are just passing ideas to each other. So if you have a comment, if you have any questions, if you have any inquiry, you can just reach out to people and they will be happy to answer any of the questions in your mind. So again, I would say give it a go, inform yourself more, and check the links down below. The more information you gain about the whole thing and the whole concept, the more it makes sense for you. And of course, you know, I mean, it's not a hidden secret that the financial situation now globally is quite tricky, and you need to invest money to gain better results or better return for your money, rather than just letting them or keeping them in a bank or whatever. But you always have to be a bit informed, and you will need to make smart move, and you also need to be convinced what you're doing before throwing money in anything. I would suggest that you should also go and inform yourself more and keep yourself updated on the dynamic market in the cryptocurrency space. So let me reiterate here once more that they're currently opening the contribution for the dynBTC and Ethereum, and it already started at the 11th of October, and it will be running for 14 days. So you need to snatch this here before they reach the maximum contribution of $5 million US, and then afterwards it will be closed. But also the trading period will be for 3 months. That's what's planned now, but the dYdX is also in preparation, and it's planned also to run for 3 months. And here that will be depending on the dYdX protocol, which plans to move to Cosmos. So there will be some announcement from their side as well on how they are planning to do so and how things are gonna proceed in the future. But I would also advise you to have a look here at what's going on and keep yourself updated on the dyn, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. That's quite a hot topic right now, and I would say give it a go and inform yourself more. That's a very interesting topic, and the merge to Cosmos, or kind of transition to Cosmos, will be definitely a boost to the market. So guys, in a nutshell, we talked about the Singularitydao, a new interesting project with a lot of perks, a lot of advantages, and it will open your eye on many aspects on the market. So I would highly recommend you to check it out. Everything is linked down below in the description. Give it a go, inform yourself. The more knowledgeable you are of a certain topic, the better decision you will take, and the better movement you will also make in the market. And during the financial situation right now, I would say it's wise to always keep learning and keep yourself more and more informed. So I would say give it a go, have a look at it, and see you next video. As usual, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and leave any comment you might have in the comment section below. And till then, bye bye.